This is Lab 3, Activity 1, and I already have my 100% catalase solution. So now I'm going to measure 10 milliliters of the hydrogen peroxide. And that's 10 milliliters of the hydrogen peroxide. And I'm going to add it to the 1.5% H2O2 medicine cup. And now I'm going to measure 10 milliliters of room temperatured water into this graduated cylinder. And that is a little over 10 milliliters. And that is 10 milliliters of H2O. And now I'm going to add it to the 1.5% H2O2. So that is 20 milliliters of the H2O2 solution. And I've already labeled the wells. I have 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. So now I'm going to create each of these solutions with the catalase and the... This is activity 2, and here I have 10 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide, which I'm going to add to this medicine cup that is labeled 1.5% H2O2. And I also have 10 milliliters of water, which I'm also going to add to this medicine cup. So that gives 20 milliliters of the 1.5% solution. And now I'm going to measure the temperature of the catalase. And it is at 25%. So now I'm going to add 20 drops of the catalase solution into the room temperature well. And I am now going to conduct my experiment in which I take the filter paper and I insert it into the room temperature, and I then place it into the 1.5% H2O2 and measure the time it takes for the filter paper to float to the top of this. This is activity 3, and I've already created the 100% catalase solution and the 1.5% H2O2 solution. I have my wells here in order, and so now I'm going to start off by adding 20 drops of sodium hydroxide into well A1. And now I'm going to use the pipette that is labeled acid and take 2 drops from A1 solution and put it into well A2. And now I'm going to put 10 drops into well B1. Now I'm going to use the water pipette, and I'm going to dispense 18 drops of water into well A3.